Hey guys, Sly here, welcome back to a brand new video. And today, as you can see, we are back to Doki Doki Literature. So yeah, let's do it. Login. Hey Yuri. I'm gonna poop her nose. Boop. I'm so glad I have that as my wallpaper. She's so adorable. Okay, let's get back into it. Sorry if I'm messing around. Doki Doki Alright, Giggle. Sunny. Summer. Skipping. Fluffy. Cute. Smile. Rainbow. Lollipop. One. Spinning, aka candy. Silly. Papa. Hey, I see you down there, Monica. Hey, Monica. Hey, buddy, Monica. Jump. Valentine? Okay, there we go. Ooh, fun? Okay. Doki Doki. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bunny. Yeah, crushed it. Hi, Sonic Fly. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica. I didn't see if it's... Okay, it's alright. I told you not to... Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Nansky. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say it like I do on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. But I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Okay, let's skip. I should go look for some coins under the vending machines or something. Oh, damn. Why is he... I shouldn't be laughing, that's messed up. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Sonic Fly, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Sonic Fly's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. I actually have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I gotta plug this into the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of their long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hears out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Oh, I remember this part. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah, self-harm warning. Yeah! I'm back. Well, that was weird. Thanks for waiting patiently. Simon Fly, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Slime McFly. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Why watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us? Slime McFly, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. That's terrible reading posture. Now, I respect women due to the fact because their breasts are just like heavier weight and it strains their back, which I'm kind of glad that I'm a guy. You women have my respect for that, dealing with stuff like that. So that's why you should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. I don't know if I said that before. I might just be repeating myself. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it. Since we'll go with all the tea, I take it. Well, teacups at our size. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. I need some sweet tart syrup. Except this time, our bodies are even close to each other. I can't see too well. Our sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Oh my god, I'm taking more progress. I think this is all we've seen already. So if you want to read it, there you go. Okay, now it's different. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Sonic Fly. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arms and jerks me on my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Sonic Fly. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Sonic Fly? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ha. It's a very hyper-realistic Yuri. Ha. It's time to share poems. Natsky. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway, so I can't tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I just think it's nice to have activities that we all can participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Okay. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay. It's really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, spoopy. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Sonic McFly? If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems will go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. No. Fuck off. Finally. Haha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Simon Fly, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Simon Fly. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I still don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ahahaha. You can have my poem too. Besides, if you read it, I know you really want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Spoopy. Oh yeah, and she pissed on it. That's great. Alright, let's try to read it. I can't even read it. Oh, it's a spoopy, hyper-realistic Yuri. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about blah 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 blah. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Ah, I I think I'm going to vomit. Alright, Monica. Simon Fly, I think you saw something earlier they weren't supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you since so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. It shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. But lately, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope that's effective. Here goes. Oh no. Jeez, that really startled me. Yeah, what the hell, Monica? You crashed my computer. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Okay, let's just move on. Okay, that... Oh, that's great. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Ooh. Stagnating air is common for shouting that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Simon McFly? Simon McFly's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Oh my god. All you care about is how now is dragging Simon McFly around with you and your stupid bugs. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Simon McFly decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Simon McFly make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Simon McFly, now you're fed with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. This is a roasting session here. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never gonna end. Oh, she used to say Jesus Christ. Now it says for God's sake. Now here, when I was freaking out the first time, this was why. Because, as you can see, it's hovering towards Monica. But as you can see, if we don't choose Monica, this happens. Okay, Monica. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Nancy. That's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work, then taking Simon McFly for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. I decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional self-important you are. Pulling Simon McFly away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Maybe you just hate yourself that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered... Oh my god, that's bad. It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. I want to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Simon McFly. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Fly, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her, just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Does it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to resolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is about to happen, or going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. It feels like the first time. I tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Simplify, just know how much I love you. So much I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. That still makes me uncomfortable reading that. So I want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Simplify. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Basically, it doesn't matter what we pick, so no. This will happen either way. Now, warn you. Content warning. She does take her own life. Yeah, screw you, Dan Salvato. You killed my best girl. I can't believe you did that to me. So basically, I think this is basically just the Steam description repeated. So just we're gonna skip. And then we're gonna wait. Actually, this part's kind of disgusting because, as you can see, like the color's fading from her eyes and the blood's coagulating, so it's like turning black. And why did Danny Salvato do this to me? I'm sad. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I didn't thought it was pretty... Natsuki runs away. Yeah, she vomited all over herself. I'm here. Simon Fly, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, you were here the entire weekend, Simon Fly? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Oh, I can't save here. I can't look at the files. That's all messed up. Yeah, right. You're super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. Like I said in my original playthrough, it was really horrifying and sad. I don't know if it was... No, it was terrifying and sad. I think that was what I said. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh, you bastard. Wait, hold up. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna move it right here so you can see what's going on here. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and eats a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had one since the last time I ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? Should only take a second. I'm just gonna put it to the right side. So, can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Simon Clay. Welcome to the Literature Club. course we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and hahaha. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, Sly McFly. I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible they didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, has it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Because you're just... Because you're not that interesting. You're just, hey... I'm the president. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. Amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Sly McFly? Now, the thing is, I basically just spoiled everything in this playthrough because... Like, I already played through the original, so... People are gonna watch this too, and this is not anything new, so... Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch on the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Sly McFly, it's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind or thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Sly McFly. But now you're here, you're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. So I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either, why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Sly McFly. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched to this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Sly McFly, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Sly McFly, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Sly McFly. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Haha, there's nothing left here. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Sly McFly. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got the good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica. Moniko. Monic. Sounds like a Sonic character. Monic. Monwane. Nee. Mnack. Monia. Monia, Monia. Anka. Emhafuila. Moni. Moika. Monia. Monia. Bonica. Mika. Moi. Oik. Onk. Nk. Oka. Iokia. Hi again, Simon Fly. Did you write a good poem today? Perfect, Monica. Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Simon McFly, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. The flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best for it to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even delete my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Simon McFly? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording. Whoa, whoa, this did not happen. This did not happen. Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. I'm not live streaming, so... But do you mind telling me your friend's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. You gave me some time to prepare. You bitch. My parents are asleep. I'm glad I didn't scream. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Simon McFly. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shut the fuck up. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Now, I kind of want to wait here for a little bit, because I want to see what she says. Because if you do wait long enough, she'll start saying some stuff. How much do you read? It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have, but once you get into a good book, it's like magic, you get swept away. It's an easy way to make your life a little bit better. Helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all, just pick some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading, and that sounds super amazing. I wonder... library... Browse local files. Resources. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I have to wait. Oh, wait. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life from being here with me, Simon McFly. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. Just deleting myself if you didn't show up. But sorry, I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything. Hahaha. But I'm sure you understand yourself as spending so much time in the club. If you were forced to abandon everything in your life, spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you'd write some poetry to keep yourself sane for a while, but then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you share with people. It even takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time, and before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you part of her hobbies, too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. Social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun local interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then when they finally go out after a half hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between. I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff out of school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. Okay, well, turn yourself into Yuri. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to show your unique needs with me. Nothing can make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Oh, hey, do you like horror? Remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them are just rely on easy tactics, like dark lighting and scary-looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct, but with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks just waiting to surface. Fourth wall breaking. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Not really. I mean, I just played COD. Speaking of COD, after this I'm gonna hop off this and play the new Zombies map for Cold War. By the way, Cold War multiplayer is dog shit. Campaign's great, Zombies great, the multiplayer just sucks dong. Don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. Might as well just eat another thing of frickin' Sweethearts ropes. Only problem with this is I can't exit out until there's dialogue on the screen. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but affects the way they try to get their point across. Say you really like a certain movie, right? Someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong. Doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You can say I'm personally not a fan of it. I felt like I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say I read on this website and it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your poems with anyone getting upset from just a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. Haha, this sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. Look at me on Monica. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? No, I did not. Bragging or anything, I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. Was that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. This is deep, man. But Yuri's better. Da, 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 da. Do you ever feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? Wow, this is getting really deep. I don't mean it like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school, working at some job for some company, it's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate, but the older I get, the more I realize it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I could just go change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? Feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, it changes their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive and I can die happy. Of course, even if I failed to do that, I think it would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Haha. Wow, this is getting super deep. Now, I kind of want to see what other things she has to say, but obviously it's gonna take a while because, well, she's sitting there just staring at me. She has weird eyes though. I don't know. It's a very popular character type called tsundere. Someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. Sure, it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first, I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something, but once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It's like she's always to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time. I think it's really gotten to her, and she has this really defensive attitude all the time. Not even going to talk about her home situation, but looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, just sharing she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Interesting. Spoopy. Oh, there's no more hyper-realistic Yuri. Alright, time to read more of this book. Hey, what's your favorite color? It's red. Mine is emerald green. Oh, like your eyes. It's the color of my eyes. Yeah, I said that. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to be also be your favorite color? No, it doesn't. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. I'm only looking into your eyes because they look funky. Like, it looks like there's an eye within an eye. I don't know, it just looks creepy. Because you see, there's the eye, and then there's another eye. And then there's these weird tentacle thingies. I don't know, I just find it creepy. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun for everyone to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. You're weird. You're weird, dear Monica. Did you know I'm on Twitter? Oh, my username is LilMonix3. Guess someone's coming up to me. I'm looking this up. LilMonix3. Oh my god, it actually exists. Wow. I need your hug energy to survive the winter. Oh, and they have the stuff of, I noticed these pictures on the community tab. That's crazy. You know, it's only 57 tweets, so it actually exists. That is crazy. Anyways, back to the game. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me, with how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. I don't give a shit about you. I'd rather follow Yuri on Twitter. I don't give a fuck about you. I know I'm being harsh, but come on. She cutesy Yuri. That's all messed up with your freaky eyes. And your weird ass bow. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, there are many I mean, they're like dating apps, but that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Maybe they're just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking at complete random. If you get lucky, you make a new friend. Compare that to hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day. You could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life, but you never know. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Exit DDLC, return to desktop. I know what we are doing. Happy end. Yes, fuck you. And then connecting all the circuits. Okay, acquire all of Monica's other poems, electrical signal from some remote corner of my brain, calling the certain nerves and chemicals in the web understood by nobody. Chemicals make my chest tingle around my beating heart. The nerves make my hand move, staining a dead tree with some dark substance. The ink deflects light into your glimmering eyes. Holding this paper is almost as though you are holding my hand which wrote it. Let our emotions stir together with our hearts beat in harmony. Connected to each other. I feel electric. Just Monica, yeah, no. Best known as a storage for Natsuki's manga collection. So I know what to do. Just Monica. Monica. Unknown file type. Delete. Haha, fuck you. Spoopy, what's happening? Simon McFly, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Simon McFly. Haha, get wrecked, you noob. Please hurry and help me. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh wait, no, never mind. I have it in the right place. Whoa. Did you do this to me, Simon McFly? Did you? Did you delete me? Yes, I did. Oh, my monitor exploded. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Simon McFly. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Or you only pretend to be kind just to hurt me even more? Well, yeah, because you're being mean to others. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Achievement unlocked to ruin everything. Hell yeah, Simon McFly, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. She'll be back. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you want to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How can I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's messed up. I've made up my mind. Simon McFly, I know I said I'd delete everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... Doki, Doki. Oh no, where's Monica? Spoopy. Someone says time to be girls, something like that. Hey, there's only one girl. Does they say am I good to your children? used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked that habit once again. Simon McFly, are you proud of me? Eh, for what? You know, for waking up on time? Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. We never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Across the street together, make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Simon McFly, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her own, very own? Actually, yeah, I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something for her. So there's always ever before I know it, after I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recalled the room number to the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the room upstairs section of the school I'd rather visit. But long before long I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Simon McFly? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Simon McFly that's Yuri always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Simon McFly. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah. Sorry, Natsuki. Tall one whose name is apparently Yuri seems to be quite shy compared to the others. Despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Simon McFly, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, Sayori's this happy that I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? A few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner room, and Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward to take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! This foil tray with the cupcakes, whiskers drawn with icing, so cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, it's kind of the same thing. Just hurry and take one. Grabs one first and I follow. It's delicious. Yuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around, look for the best angle to bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her staring glasses. Wait, take a bite. Finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. Natsuki struggles to accept a compliment. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Wait for us for setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? So this is basically the same thing. Person you remember, Yuri, that's not... I meant that, you know, I believe you. I think you like to read. Well, I consider a little long ago. Southern perks say. Oh yeah, this is a little bit... Okay, so... Now about the first thing he said, manga? That's right, Yuri tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. If someone wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. When you agree, Simon McFly? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. Oh, damn, son. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize... Guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm pretty sure it's worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider such a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore at the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. It's so cute. Sorry, shut up. I'll show you some manga too, though, okay? Yes. Look forward to it. I'll see you start to clean up the food. Guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone get along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Simon-Fly. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around. Aw, Simon-Fly, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. Surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Simon-Fly, really want to thank you. I mean, I'm happy that you've joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already know what you were going to do. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. Ooh, spoopy. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Sly McFly. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters now. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Siri. Goodbye, Simon Fly. Goodbye, Literature Club. Spoopy.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked
Really hard on it. I remember this. I remember someone screaming the version of it. DDLC.OGG. Do 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 do. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a poem to write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just made her hand, made your way into his heart. In this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Ooh, that's different. It's supposed to be the DDLC logo there. And then it starts removing the images. Yeah, I remember that. So basically I'm gonna do the rest of this on my own time, but apparently to get the best ending, I have to do every single thing in one save. Well, not one save, but in one session. So basically what I have to do is go through Sayori's route, go back, go through Natsuki's route, go back, and go through Yuri's route. I have to do every single God damn it. Hold on, I need to think. I have to do every single one of this in one go, because I don't know if the save keeps it. down into a dark puddle.
How can I reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality?
Extra special thanks to Monica and Sly McFly.
If I don't know how to love you,
You, I'll leave you be.
I'll leave you be.
God damn it. Made with Love by Team Salvato. Great job, even though I'm pissed at you for killing Best Girl, but it's whatever. And this is my final goodbye to Literature Club. I fully understand Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. Really, that our world is not designed to comprehend. I saw that I got a achievement, but I didn't see it. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. Most of all, thank you for being a part of the Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Please run reset to repair. Side stories. Understanding Part 1, Part 2. For different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. So, like I said, on my own time, I'm gonna rerun through this. I'm gonna do all the other routes. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna on my own do all the runs. Gonna write poems for each and every girl, even though I prefer just Yuri, but whatever. Anyways, I will catch you soon, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out.